Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford F-150. We're specifically talking about that generation between year 2009 to year 2014. If you have one of those, you need to find where the fuse for the master window switch is located, because your windows do not roll up and down, guys. Stay with us, we'll explain which two fuses you need to check. One of those is a special fuse, by the way. If you want to know where you can buy cheap fuses and relays and why it's always important to test them as well, we're going to cover that as we go, so make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. On this channel you will find all the fuse videos on Ford F-150. We're going to make video for every single fuse, so if you're on the road, stuck in the middle of somewhere, you need to find a specific fuse, you can just come to the channel, search for it, find it in less than, let's say, 30 seconds. You don't even need to pull your manual out of the glove box, and most of the times you will be even missing this one. Something else, guys, we take cars here at the garage and we take them completely apart. We fix engines, transmissions, bodywork. We show you how to fix pretty much anything. And the mechanical work, guys, okay, electric codes and things like that can be found on our main YouTube channels. Those are our older channels, and this one is our new channel where we're going to share just fuses, so we can make it really convenient for you to find the information that you need. Now, if you need to buy replacement fuses, relays for your Ford F-150, because those can be really expensive at the parts store or the dealership, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our two supplies from, and you can get them at a really good price and quick shipping as well. So let's continue. Specifically, we will demonstrate on a 2012 Ford F-150 that we have right here, but even if you have a different year, that generation, the video may be helpful. You guys have two fuse boxes. One is under the hood on your F-150, right above the radiator fan, but we don't need this one today. We need to work inside the vehicle, guys. We're going to work inside. The interior fuse box will be located under the dash, kind of like on the passenger side under the glove box. On the right side by that kick panel, you remove the cover, and when you open the fuse box it will look like that. We took a picture, zoomed it, so we can show you everything in a great detail. Before we start, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays so you don't waste your money and time. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. First fuse that you will need to check for the master window switch, guys, will be, if you come right here, 1, 2, 3, that third row right here of fuses. If you start from the very top, even if you have a missing fuse, you still count it. 1, 2, 3. That 15 amp fuse before the relay will be the first fuse that you will need to check, that 15 amp fuse. Then that fuse is known as fuse number 32. Then you have another fuse that's known as fuse number 48, and it will be that big 30 amp fuse right here, that specific fuse, guys, that you have for the master window switch right there. So hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.